I'll be reacting to Shaman King 2021, episode 35, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. OEM. Static Focus. I just love how cocky Hiroto's becoming here. Man, he's full of swagger. Honestly, that'd be a cool nickname for a blast, man. That's a good point. I'm assuming with the ice, Hiroto's probably going to utilize that to probably encase his opposition. And not just that, but my guess is he's going to probably also utilize the ice to essentially maybe even slow down the enemy's movements. At least that's how I usually see ice utilized in anime whenever you have characters encapsulated by ice. Well, at least the opposition anyway. That's my guess. Now, I could be wrong, but I might just go with that theory. Speaking of which, I kind of like how they've, for the most part, they've shown off almost everyone in the opening so far. And that's pretty nice. Except for, again, this lady with like a beautiful reddish hair. They haven't shown her yet. And they also haven't shown Rock all that epic looking gear yet. But I'm assuming when it does happen, it's going to be absolutely epic. And I can't wait. And saying that, that new equipment that Yo has looks damn cool. I cannot wait to see how he's going to attain that. I just hope, though, when it shows us the process of him attaining that new equipment, I can only hope the writing step doesn't just skip through developments and they actually legitimately show us how he gets it. Because Series has sometimes a tendency of skipping over training. The thing is, though, why not go for it if your back is against the wall? I mean, hey, that's still better than nothing, though. And I think it's impressive that Hiroto was able to set up a situation like this in the first place. Oh, snap. I love how he successfully baited this dude, too, into the attack. That's actually smart. Because the psychological elements of Shaman King during these fights is what really makes this series shine sometimes. Yeah, speaking of which, the enemy here doesn't actually look that bad. Oh, okay. I even love the detail where he's able to, like, with the way he's moving his teeth as he's talking, even though he has, like, that object in his mouth. It don't look half bad. Yeah, you can definitely tell here the Studio Bridge animators, they also like Kuroda way more than Ren. Yeah, because there's even like basic movement. Holy shit! There's even damage into the enemy that Hiroto's going up against, and it's actually animated. They didn't use a still shot. Studio Bridge, I'm proud of you. You're actually animating something. Holy shit! This is actually a shocking revelation. Holy fuck! You're actually trying harder than you did in the previous arc, like way harder. Holy fuck! It feels like there's more frames in this fight scene than all the fight scenes in the previous arc that included Yo's past involving Matsumute. Like, no joke. There's actually a lot of layer animation here. Like, it's actually impressive. So you see, yo, I can also compliment Studio Bridge when they do a good job. When they do a good job, because they did good here. Now, Studio Bridge, do more of this. This is, if you at least do this as the bare minimum, that'd be fucking cool. And they limit to like the wave effects. So you can tell the waves are not even they're not even CGI, they're hand drawn. I like that detail there. It actually is. From a choreography standpoint, this is actually turning out to be one of the better Shaman King fights because you usually don't see these type of layered tactics. I mean, you do see tactics in Shaman King, but not to this extent though, where Hiroto has to be calculated of every little thing due to being spent physically. Oh boy. Oh. I'll be creeped the fuck out of a random ass amount of rats showed up. I mean, yeah, at least those rats are free, though. Well, I hope at the very least backup shows up soon to at least liven the load out of our boy's shoulders. I wonder what was the deal with like those angelic like wings with like the dee sound effect. I mean, Chocolove, you're not that funny, dude. Yeah. Oh man. No. I mean, he's trying. You know what? Chocolove himself ain't funny, but whenever he fails to make a joke, that's when he's funny. And whenever people call him out on the quality of his jokes, is actually when he shines. To Chocolove's credit. I actually really dig stuff like that. I've seen. Oh. That's nice because even though, yes, Lyserg changed sides, it shows you how much he does care about Yo and the others by going as far as even making sure Hiroto's brought back safely. So I love that bit of characterization for Lyserg. And it's subtle, but I like. Whoa. I'm actually not going to blame the Oxalots for doing what they did. Honestly, Bill had it coming. I'm going to say it wasn't Lyserg, though, because I don't. Yeah, he hasn't gone enough to pull the trigger yet. Oh. These fuckers talking about revenge, even though they're the ones that cause so much chaos towards other people. Oh man, but that's what I love about those men, though. When they have the audacity to say shit like that. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, and I'm not gonna blame him. I mean, Yo and Lyserg have been through a lot of experiences, so I'm not gonna blame him. And it's realistic, too, that he's not going to accept killing his justice straight up. I'm just surprised he's got you enough to say that out loud to someone like Marco, though. Somebody would be scared of saying that shit in front of someone like Marco. So I love the man's tenacity here. I'm assuming because they're willing to lay down their lives at any moment. That's going to be my guess. Damn! Wait, so... I don't like that devious look in his face. Woo, boy. I mean, at the very least, though, it's better than nothing, though. But I kind of like this at the very least. The series is utilizing Foster's medical background because the series doesn't have enough opportunities of utilizing that. So I love how they take every chance they can get. Hmm. Oh, man. Okay, that's creepy as fuck. Okay, I like this. Like this episode, it kind of gives you a chance to relax you, and then it's like, no, and then it comes in with them being attacked like that, man. I gotta admit, that is fucking good. And it doesn't feel out of place, too, considering that this dude wants payback also, so it's not an asshole either. Or conflict just for the sake of conflict. I mean, A was smart, though, in them trying to do a sneak attack, though. Wait, that mean that... I mean, you'll probably figure it out that Lysier... Does that imply that Lysier... No, it kind of does, from in a roundabout way, that Lysier killed that Bill dude. Because Yo saying that throwaway line... I don't think he would have said that for just shits and giggles. It's Yo we're talking about. When he says something... All right, I actually really like this because this perspective that Yo has actually makes sense because it'll just do constant escalation if they just continue on fighting. So that's actually pretty good character writing there. Oh man. Oh man, it's been a while since Rio did something Ryu said something badass. And you know he ain't wrong about that. The thing is, though, he's a man with his own free will, though. And I kind of like this, too. It shows you some of the downsides of Ryu, because even though he has his heart in the right place, he will sometimes do reckless shit like this. But that's what makes him such a nice character, though. To see him willing to do things like this. Oh. Mm. The thing is, though, I don't think it's more of Yo being strange. It's more like he's calculative as fuck. So what he says could be perceived as weird, but it could also be part of Yo's brilliance, too, though. And I also love how this is one of the few moments where Yo doesn't have his usual chill either. Because we really get to see him like this serious here. Save for like a few spur moments in the series here and there. I don't think he'd go that far. He's probably going to want to help out Ryu. All this considered, this is Yo we're talking about. There's no way he's going to let his friend go it solo. Okay, again, the anime is still continuing the good quality, even though, yes, it's not as good as Hiroto's fight scene. At the very least, when you see the hit that Ryo takes to the face, it actually, we see it hit the face, and body actually gets blown by. Again, an improvement over the previous episodes, or at least most of the previous episodes of the series. I gotta, again, compliment the animation style. While it isn't the prettiest still, it's now good. So hooray. Oh, that's damn sweet. It says how much of a sweet man Yo's father really is. And trying to break the ice. Oh. Emeth. What the? What, did someone cause something to that machine to control it, or? Oh. Okay, I'm assuming this is setting up that Ryu's going through a near-death experience, so when he wakes up, he's going to get an extremely huge boost in Furyuku, because it actually did build this up. The whole fact that if you're about to die, you'll at the very least get a Furyuku boost. That's my guess. Because I don't think they'd be doing this for like shits and giggles. It's got to be for a narrative purpose here. Whoa! Well, you know, nothing wrong to go like that. Oh. I'm assuming some bash. Okay, that chick looks like a fucking badass. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with this dude. Freaking frightening here. Oh man, just seeing that man see the little bit is so fucking sweet. That's a damn good question. I mean, unless she looked into every single participant in the Shaman King fight. Oh. That's actually really sweet seeing the amount of impact Yo has even off screen. Well, I'm not saying off screen, but y'all know what I mean when I say that. Yo, I never want to learn more about that lady. She looks damn cool. Man, I wouldn't blame him about thinking about the past, considering what went down. Thankfully, though, his current life isn't as bad as what he's went through in the past, though, at the very least. And that's what I love about this series, though. It never forgets about the connections that our protagonists have with the people they've known in their past. Whoa! What the fuck? Yo! Okay, what? Whoa. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, shit! Oh, that's why he was reacting like that. Oh, shit! Woo! Oh, okay, that was a twist. Holy shit. Well, this was one of, by far, the best Shaman King episodes by far. Holy fuck. Wow. The animators, they delivered this time, but not just the animators. The writing staff, they fucking delivered too. Holy shit. I'm going to give this episode a 9.5 out of 10. It was absolutely amazing in every sense of the word. I mean, for one, we get a lot of plot progression. At the very least, Hola's henchmen are off the backs of Hiroro, Yo and company, and Yo for now, because Ryo is saved. So I do like that at least gets off from that conflict. But my goodness, there were other things that made the episode absolutely phenomenal, though. I mean, that twist with it being revealed that the Shaft members killed the father of the little kid that Yo's father is teammates with? That's a crazy ass twist. I fucking love it though because it makes sense. Like with the amount of chaos that Shaft did, it makes sense that they're going to ruffle off the feathers of people that. Okay, Yo looks super serious though. It makes sense that we're going to ruffle the feathers figuratively of people that you normally wouldn't want to ruffle the feathers of. So that's another thing I dig. And it gives the children that were introduced a few episodes ago alongside Yo's father. It gives them a lot more characterization now because now that we see that one of their major goals is revenge, it makes those kids infinitely much more interesting than they were before. Because when they were first introduced, I was like, they're okay. I don't dislike them. I don't hate them. They're okay. Then so I'm like, oh, damn. They're fucking stone cold. And well, it's justified because their father was lost. And I like this. And it works with the episode thematically too because Yo did have the implication that if people just go off to get revenge constantly, then people are just going to go at each other back and forth and it's never going to stop. At least that's the implication I got when Yo was talking like that. So That's why I thought the cliffhanger at the end also really fit in thematically too, because it had the theme of if you go for an eye all the time, the whole world's going to go blind eventually. So that's another thing that I love about this episode too. Have the revenge. It had like the whole theme of revenge can be really poisonous and toxic. So that's another thing that made the episode really damn great. And it also further reinforces why someone like Yo wouldn't want to have the blood of someone on his hands to deal with, and why he doesn't want to kill. It further justifies it. So that's why I thought the writing from the episode, from a script standpoint, was phenomenal. And it was immensely entertaining. That fight scene that Hiroto was involved with had good tactics, good visuals. It was dynamic. Like, you can definitely tell that the animators love Hiroto because his fight scene looked good, but when it came to Ryo, they gave them still a shot. So I'm like, the animators really hate Ryo, don't they? I'm noticing they hate Ryo and also Ren, because every single time those two get fight scenes, their fight scenes look like dog shit. But when this year Hoa or Hiroto fight, the animators, they fucking wake the fuck up and they send like their best people to work on their fights. And Yo sometimes, they sometimes give a shit when it comes to Yo. With Yo, it's like a coin flip as to whether a Yo fight's gonna like be good or bad. I have to flip a coin. And it depends on who Yo fights. Like, if it's a major character, then they'll make Yo's fight look good. If it's an irrelevant character or if it's Ren, then they'll make it look like shit. So with Yo, it's kind of like give and take if his fights are going to look good or bad. Yeah, this episode was great. You were right, Animated. This was by far one of the best Shaman King episodes. But regardless, so the episode looked beautiful. And that was only one instance where it didn't look great, which, again, that was the bit with Ryo getting rescued, because at least the first bit of Ryo's fight looked good when he was getting punched. So, to the credit of the episode, we made a small bit of Ryo's fight look bad. Most of it looked good, and all of Hiroto's battle looked great, which, considering this is Studio Bridge we're talking about, I'll fucking take it. So good job from the animators. The artwork looked nice. The voice acting was absolutely phenomenal. I really loved that bit where Ryo was falling in love with that lady. That was actually kind of cute. And also, I gotta admit, I love those bits with Lysirik too, where you see how much he didn't want to kill someone, and his inner conflict there to not want to pull the trigger and end someone's life was actually sweet. So also made it more interesting too. So that's what I thought this episode had so many great character bits. And I'm gonna Jody, just check the channel. I already reacted to those two. I reacted to Osama ranking first this time. I actually managed to do my reaction to that first, or for anyone else did on YouTube. Save for one channel because they saw the episode raw. But I was the first English-speaking YouTuber to react to the new Osama ranking episode first. Platinum Man, I did that a few hours later, but I already reacted to Platinum Man. And yes, I thought Platinum's episode was bad. Bad writing and Deus Ex Machinas. You know, the usual shit that's in Platinum Man. But yeah, I reacted to all those. The next anime I'll react to is We Can't Communicate in probably a few hours. I'll react to that one next. But in a few hours, though. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it right now. But I'll do it soon, though. But yeah, that's why I thought the episode was fantastic, though. Great writing, good visuals, great artwork, good music. I mean, shit. If more Shaman King episodes were like this, holy fuck, this series would be on fire. But unfortunately, though, the series is way more past the halfway point. A lot of people I know that watch anime aren't touching the series due to like the first few episodes of the series looking less than stellar. And I've even read in forums that a lot of people are not checking out this series again due to the bad visuals hampering it down, which is a shame because this series does have a good script. To its credit, the script is good, so to speak. But yeah, if anyone were to like have any like anything negative to say, I wouldn't really argue much against that standpoint either. But yeah, overall though, regardless of that fact, episode was great, and I'm pumped up to see what they're gonna do with episode 36. But anyways, y'all, these are my hey, you know what I'm also excited for too? To see if the animators really love Chocolove, because first that they showed Chocolove, his fight scenes look great. So next week we'll also confirm the animators like Chocolove or they hate his guts. Because we already know that the animators hate Ryo and Ren, and they simp for Hoa, Lisierg, and Hororo. So it'll be nice to see what they feel about Chocolove. That'll be a telltale sign. Just seeing the quality for episode 36. I'm also excited for that too. Hopefully they like Chocolove. I like him. Well, just catch up with it when you get the chance on Amanda Oji. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Thank you very much, Amanda Joji, for commenting and watching my video. And thank you very much, everyone else, for watching my video. Hope y'all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. Bye-bye, y'all. And I'm excited for that, too.